Max attack suspect Jeremy Christian interrupted as one of the accusers in his case spoke out against him.
I'm the victim. You're on video macing me. Liar. Liar. You liar. You're not the only black person on Max. Liar. Manufacturing hate crimes. You liar.
Christian's outburst followed a comment by Demetria Hester. The Portland woman said she was assaulted by Christian the day before he allegedly stabbed 3 people while riding the Max, killing 2 of them. Hester was in court urging the judge not to postpone the trial scheduled for June.
I mean, we've been enduring this for 2 years. How much longer do we have to endure this kind of torture in our lives to keep this going on?
The defense is asking for a delay, claiming it needs more time to prepare for the aggravated murder trial. Additionally, the defense claims proposed legislation revising Oregon's capital punishment scheme could have an impact on any conviction. This was not the first time Christian acted out. He interrupted more than once in court hearings following his arrest in May 2017.
Free speech or die, Portland. You got no safe place. This is America. Get out if you don't like free speech.
And a KGW investigation found Christian is also causing problems behind bars. Over the past 2 years, records show Christian has been disciplined for 5 separate incidents in jail, including fights, threats, and use of a racial slur toward a deputy. In court, he's now surrounded by extra security, and as we witnessed, deputies are ready to move in quickly.
Manufactured hate crimes since 2017. Yeah, keep Portland weird.
He's just expressing himself. That's him, an angry white racist.
Christian is expected back in court next week as a judge hears arguments on whether his trial should be delayed. Kyle Aboshi, KGW News.